All right, so what's up? Today I want to talk to you about those of you that have small trucking companies, one-man operations, one truck, and you have a carrier authority and you have a brokerage authority. You have dual authority. In your mind, what you're saying is, I have a dual authority because I'm trying to make sure that once I decide to leave out of the truck, I have something else that I can walk into and continue to do without having to drive a truck. Or you're saying, at the very least, I'll use my authority and the asset that I have, I'll build on those assets as we go, but I'll be able to use those assets to move some of the loads that I broker with shippers. And that sounds good and it briefs well, but it can sometimes cause problems for you as a carrier company. It can cause you to start missing out on loads. Now, why would you miss out on loads? Why would you be denied loads because you have a brokerage authority? Well, for two reasons. Let's start with reason number one, is because we live in a time now where there's a lot of fraudulent activity taking place in the trucking industry. You see it all the time with all the double brokering that's going on. So brokerages have become hypersensitive to things that they see that are out of alignment with how it usually is. So you don't usually see a carrier company, one-man operation, having a brokerage authority. Because as a brokerage, I'm saying, why would that be the case? Why would you have a brokerage authority when you are a one-man carrier operation? You don't have time to be a broker and a carrier, especially when you're driving a truck. So that would be a cause for concern. What is the reason for this dual authority? So the double brokering element is big, but that's not the only concern that brokers have. You see, this is a game of competition, and we're always competing for freight, whether you know that or not. So if you are a carrier company and you have your own authority, then that makes my customers available to you. If I'm giving you my customers' information as a carrier and you have your own authority, then what's stopping you as a brokerage to go back and back solicit me for those customers? There's nothing stopping you, right? Yeah, they say, oh, okay, well, yeah, back solicitation agreements and all of that kind of stuff, and it protects you for a period of time. Yeah. But of course, you have to go to court and enforce all of that kind of stuff, and that's going to cost you more money. So if I have to expose my customer base to someone who is a carrier that has a brokerage authority, I'm going to think long and hard about that, right? Because it's not every day that brokers are just so willing to say, oh, this is my customer. This is the contact information. This is how much we're paying for loads. This is how much we're paying the carrier. So that would be way too much information that I am going to give away to a competitor. So when you have